For the last few months, Poland has been recording an increase in illegal border crossings. There were over 3,500 attempts and actual crossings in the past month alone. To prevent it, Poland not only started building a barbed wire fence, but also decided to introduce a state of emergency in the areas along the border with Belarus. According to the recent polls, the majority of Poles are happy with the government's decision.
The introduction of the state of emergency will certainly ensure security in the vicinity of the Polish-Belarusian border and will actually facilitate the work of the border guard officers, who will be able to focus precisely on the protection of the state border.
However, activists and opposition politicians who stayed near the Polish-Belarusian border to monitor the situation took the decision on the state of emergency with restraint. One of them is Piotr Bistrianin from Ocalenie Foundation.
People try to cross that border to ask for help, so it is indeed a difficult situation. But it doesn't in any way justify the state of emergency, and in our opinion, the only reason for introducing it is to remove us and other organisations, and stopping us from keeping a check on government actions and documenting when the law is broken.
Ocalenie Foundation camped near the asylum seekers who have been stuck on the border for over 3 weeks now. They fear that without their presence in the border areas, the rights of migrants will not be respected, that pushbacks will continue to be practiced and the asylum procedures will not be launched. Their activities are supported by leftist politicians such as MP Maciej Konieczny.
The state of emergency wasn't introduced when there really was a coronavirus crisis. On Monday there will be, everything indicates, a parliamentary session during which we will vote on the state of emergency. And of course the left will be against it.
But for now, they all had to leave. It's not just activists and politicians who had to leave the border areas, but journalists too. According to the regulations, no reporting or recording is allowed in the areas of the state of emergency. Journalism organizations talk about government limiting access to information. At the same time, one of the journalists has already been accused of not complying with the regulations. For Euronews, Magdalena Hodownik.